Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up, it's your girl Sasha Banks, legit Boston. You're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife.
Marie.
And you are going in Smackdown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
Yeah, welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steve and Larson. Available wherever fine podcasts can be found, including the CastBox app. We have a great partnership with CastBox right now. Be sure to check them out. You can download it free on iOS or Android. That's the other one, Android. It's completely
That's
free.
what I have.
Be sure to subscribe to Going In Raw there. Leave us a comment. Actually really does help the show.
It does.
And yeah, tell your friends about us.
Please.
We're also on the patreon.com/Steve and Larson. You guys know all about it. We got
We do plugs all the time. We also have a new merch store.
This is very exciting.
Oh, wow. Look, we're almost to 1,000 comments again.
Really?
It says 998 comments.
That's not the old one?
No.
Did they migrate the comments over?
Well, it's not all of them.
That's weird.
Because this has 1,100, and this says 998. People are just being nice about leaving comments.
I would love to think that, but man, wow, that's great. That's
Until
awesome.
you give me evidence otherwise, I'm going to believe it.
Hey, man, I'm with you. You were about to mention we've got a brand new merchandise shop.
We do.
Called the Friendo Market at friendomarket.com. Right now, we've got a great deal. So there's all sorts of stuff on the thing. You got a bunch of prints, like a lot of the designs from t-shirts now. Prints, you can get those signed by us. However, right now we have a very special deal. Our first exclusive t-shirt, the Slayest t-shirt you see right here in the picture. It's us, and it's silk screened. It pops. It's not that like sort of glorified iron-on type stuff. It's a wonderful shirt. You can get it now. The shirt comes with 3 stickers and a signed postcard, all for just $25 plus shipping. It's like $5 America, and then like a lot for the rest of the country or rest of the world, because that's how much we get charged for the postage, man. Nothing we can do about it. So yeah, it's really cool. It's a great way to support Going In Raw and get a cool shirt. Mm-hmm. So check it out.
Yeah.
We're here to talk about SmackDown. By the way, we're doing this early. Happy Independence Day. If you're watching this in the morning, you might be watching it late at night.
Well, once the clock strikes midnight, it's officially July 4th.
It's 2 hours away on the East Coast.
Correct.
From when we're filming this.
Yeah, like SmackDown literally just finished 10 minutes ago.
So by the time this actually goes live, because I'm going to get this up as soon as I can, it'll probably be 4th of July on the East Coast anyways.
We're pretty close to it.
Yeah. So, happy Independence Day here in America.
Yes.
And we're filming this late night Tuesday, which is abnormal. We used to do this.
Yeah, we did it for a while.
We did that for a little while.
Yeah.
And
then we realized it makes for an exhausting day.
Yeah, and we decided not to do that anymore.
This is our 4th podcast we've done today.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We usually do 3. This is only 1 extra.
Oh, I know.
You know, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I'd rather be home with my family. I know you probably would too. Tomorrow I'm very excited. 4th of July. Are you going to go to the parade in the morning?
Of course.
So am I. The Rancho Cordova Parade. Come see us. And we'll be selling our shirts there. Not true.
No.
But you can hang out with my dad, I guess. And then we're going to have some barbecue at my house.
Uh-huh.
Lots of fun.
Yes.
So
looking
good
forward
time
to
for
it.
all. I like when our kids get together.
Yeah, they always
That's
have a good time.
Nice. I think Mer's going to be there. So that should excite your kids because apparently they like her.
Mm-hmm.
They're the only ones that I know. Anyways, I like to give my family the business. Anyways, let's talk about SmackDown.
Yeah, another fun show. Because what do they focus on?
In-ring competition.
In-ring competition.
Yeah, it's weird how all over the map Raw seems to be, and SmackDown.
Pretty streamlined,
So
pretty
simple.
consistent.
It's so simple,
Keep
and
it
yet
simple.
it's so entertaining.
Yeah, because they keep the focus on in-ring competition and let characters be characters around the motivation.
Even the silliness with the New Day focused on in-ring competition in the form of a pancake eating contest.
Still entertaining.
And it's still in-ring competition technically.
That's a good point. It is.
So, yeah, the show started with Team Hell No. Of course, they reunited last week at the end of the show. This week, we kicked it off with the motivation behind the reunification of Team Hell No. Kane got on the mic and essentially said, you know what? Daniel Bryan I saw 2 weeks ago might have stepped into deep waters with the Bludgeon Brothers. I knew that he wasn't going to let that go, so I was ready to get his back because I always have his back.
Well, not always.
And then they're
That's
like,
what Daniel Bryan
"Whoa,
said.
What? Daniel Bryan? What?"
And then he brings up the last time he saw the two of them together in an arena, which I brought up last week as well.
Yeah.
Which was Kane repeatedly tombstoning Daniel Bryan all over the arena, including on the ring steps.
Yeah.
Riding Daniel Bryan off TV to recuperate from injury. And Daniel Bryan, was like, "Hey, there's this elephant in the room. We need to deal with this."
Yeah.
And Kane would just go back to, "No, I always have your back. We're friends. I like to compete," I think is what he said at one point.
Yeah.
With kind of a half smile.
I love.
And then Daniel Bryan said, "You tried to kidnap my wife."
Yeah. Kane is so much fun when he's out of character.
I know.
Like when he's out of the Kane, the demon character.
Yeah.
Because he's just a normal dude, but in like demon. It's just.
I know. It's a weird juxtaposition.
You mentioned you're like, it's like Kane's on the stump. It's like he's Glenn Jacobs is doing his political stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's a kinder, gentler Kane in preparation for the general election.
I think it is, exactly. And they did, of course, the dueling yes and no's because Daniel Bryan was adamant that, yes, Kane, didn't have his back, and Kane was like, "No, I do have your back," or whatever it was.
No, Kane was like, "Yes, I do have your back," and Daniel Bryan said no.
Oh, that's right. That makes more sense.
And while they're doing the duel and yes and no chants, Usos come out. They interrupt. First they say, "Hi, Daniel Bryan," 'cause they like him.
Yeah.
And then they say, "But do Team Hell No deserve a title shot?" No. Usos think this title shot is undeserved. They think since they're the top tag team on SmackDown, they deserve title shot, even though they've already lost to the Bludgeon Brothers in a title opportunity.
That's true.
I believe.
But their point is sound.
It is a sound point. They've been on top of the SmackDown tag division for a couple years, more or less. Team Hell No just shows up and they say, you hug once and it makes you the number one contender. Here, we'll hug.
Yeah.
We'll hug 3 more times.
Yeah.
That's 4 title opportunities we get. It's pretty good.
Exactly. So anyways, Daniel Bryan challenges them to a match. Kane says, "Hold on a second. We need to discuss this as a team and get back to you," which is the most politician line I can imagine.
He's going to take it to committee.
Yeah, which is great. Exactly. He's going to take it to a floor vote.
Yep.
So anyways, Paige comes out. She makes Hell No versus the Usos for the main event that night. And then she says, if you win, you get added to the Extreme Rules match to make it a triple threat.
4 tag team titles against Bludgeon Brothers.
Tag team titles, exactly. So that was the setup for the main event. It was a quality, entertaining segment.
It was. Didn't go on too long.
I was actually watching it. I was listening to it in my car on the way here because I went home for a little bit.
Yeah.
I had my phone down, and I was just listening to it, and it was great. And then at the stoplights, I'd look down at it. When I was in the drive-through at Taco Bell, I looked down at it.
Oh, you got Taco Bell. That's right.
Yeah, I got Taco Bell.
No Frito burrito, though.
No, I didn't know, man. And it's funny because we've started a revolution, I feel, in the Friendo community.
People are embracing the power of the Frito burrito.
Yeah.
But it's not something I can indulge in on a regular basis. It's too much. Like I thought about it. I considered it today because I'm doing the macro thing. I saved up some of my fat grams for an indulgent dinner.
Yeah.
But I didn't go too extreme. I didn't go very far. I just got a couple of McDonald's hamburgers because every once in a while you just need that.
Yeah.
That flavor that that harkens back to your youth. I used to have a lot of McDonald's hamburgers when I was a kid. I don't know what it is. Sometimes your body just beckons for it.
Well, yeah, and it's like the most McDonald's has that very specific taste.
Oh, very much so.
I haven't really craved that in a while, like McDonald's.
Nor have I, yeah.
But Taco Bell is easy. Like I'm just like, oh yeah, they just dump a bunch of gooey cheese and chicken bits, and I'm good.
Yeah.
And then there I get the nachos. I just get like a simple nacho so I can dunk my chicken burrito. I'm so fucking gluttonous. This is disgusting talking about this. But like their nacho chips smell like churros.
Oh yeah, because they all fried in the same oil.
All fried in the same.
Yeah.
I'm like, cinnamon nachos. That's awesome.
Good. Well, they have the cinnamon twists too. They still have those?
Oh, probably.
Those are deep fried.
I think they have the Cinnabons. They have little Cinnabon bites.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did know that.
Those are good. It's like freaking jizz in the middle. It's amazing.
Anyways, next Jeff Hardy promo. What? Is there
son of a biscuit.
Is that an easy card?
Well, you'll get 5. I don't think
cool.
You'll get 6.
We'll see. You'll get a few of these. This is later trivia. Jeff Hardy promo. He used a lot of fancy words again. in this promo.
Yeah, I like this. He talked about specifically the bald eagle.
Mm-hmm.
He said it is the symbol of synapses and neurons, and I don't forget what he said, but he said, and then he's talking about the U.S. title as a symbol of freedom, and so he's going to have his open challenge.
The challenge is open.
It's open, yeah. It was very woken.
It's very dramatic.
I love it, though. I was telling you this during the thing. I so love that they've been given the opportunity to move beyond Nostalgia Act.
Yeah.
And it's not just... I mean, I know that, you know, Matt came up with the Woken thing like during a previous run with a different company, but just seeing him stay relevant, seeing Jeff Hardy stay relevant. They both have titles right now, at least for now. I think that's fantastic. They're so good. The longevity on them has been absolutely.
Oh, I know. It's been amazing.
It's been amazing.
It's not quite, well, that's close. Jericho levels of reinvention. But they've done a pretty good job of keeping themselves fresh and relevant.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Throughout their 20-plus year career.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Next, a brief Asuka promo. You know, talking about her impending match against James Ellsworth.
So you ain't ready for me, man.
Yeah.
And then after that, we had Jeff Hardy versus The Miz. This is a long match.
Yeah, Miz answered the open challenge.
Mm-hmm. That's right, yeah.
Good match.
Yeah, good match, and they were going blow for blow. However, Miz went for the pin, had his feet up on the ropes. Little Nate, the ref, caught him in the act and said, no, you can't do that. And Miz was like trying to get the belt, saying that he won.
Said, raise my hand.
Raise my hand.
And that was enough of a distraction so Jeff Hardy can get off a twist of fate, followed by a swanton, pick up the win.
Yeah, quality booking. Simple.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got two guys who are fairly evenly matched. One guy has to go over. The guy who's the cheater, try to cheat.
In-ring competition.
In-ring competition.
Keep it simple.
There you go.
Ooh.
No, that was cool. Jeff Hardy had some really cool red, white, and blue face paint too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I really dig it. Like, he could totally coast. He could really coast. But the character stuff, I know, granted, what is it? The Enigma, what now?
Charismatic.
Yeah. Was that a WWE thing or was that a TNA thing?
I think it was more a TNA thing. That specific nickname, yeah.
I love that, though, man. I freaking love that. He's doing his...
It's no itchweed, but it's pretty good.
Well, we're not there yet, but maybe one day we'll get there. After that, we had...
a James Ellsworth promo. He's really going in on this chauvinistic stuff.
Did I miss this?
You did. I think you went to the restroom briefly.
Oh, wow. Okay. What a bummer.
Yeah, it was, you know.
Oh, it was super chauvinistic.
Oh, yeah.
What did he say?
Just in paraphrasing, men are best.
Okay. All right.
Look at muscles.
Yeah.
Stronger I am, stuff like that.
All right. What an idiot. That match was pretty funny.
I think he winked, though, too, at the end.
After that, we had the New Day in the first annual Third of July
pancake eating contest.
And like they had a set of blue pancakes out, white pancakes out, or like normal pancakes out, I guess, and then red pancakes as well. So it's like red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
And each member of the New Day, and of course they actually got the legit stat from Guinness.
The 100 and something in 8 minutes, something like that.
And so it equaled out to like 14 per minute
plus
something per minute.
Yeah.
And of course Corey was just knocking it the whole time.
I couldn't eat 14 pancakes, period.
I'm not sure I could eat much more than 4 in one sitting.
I could eat 4. I had 4 this morning.
How big were they? Like 4 like short stacks like they had. That's different.
Yeah, that's
I think of the Denny ones. I think of the Denny.
Oh, we get the 6-inch ones.
Yeah.
No, I had 4-inch ones.
Okay, yeah.
I guess those Kodiak cakes are full of protein.
Oh, okay. There you go. Good. Anyways, Sanity attacked right as they were getting started. Absolutely destroyed the New Day.
Yeah, we finally got to see Alexander Wolf mosh a little bit.
Yeah, that was good.
It was good. It seemed like this should have been like the true first segment they should have had. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that.
After taking that loss last week. I kind of feel like this is how they should have debuted.
Yeah.
Felt far more impactful than anything they've done thus far.
Yeah.
Like just hold off another couple weeks on them and then have them debut in something like this. Going against the New Day. It's a good first feud.
Yeah, the attack was pretty vicious too.
Yeah, there was that Killian Dane threw Kofi over the top rope. He took a nasty bump.
Yeah, he got launched. And then Xavier Woods went through the table.
Eric Young, top rope elbow through the table. Yeah,
top rope elbow. And then Big Damo took out Big E. We had a fun splash, too.
Oh, yeah.
I can't get enough of the fun splash.
That's a
that
great
dude
move.
gets completely horizontal, too. It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Maybe we'll get some sort of Extreme Rules match between these two teams. That'd be great.
That'd be cool. So this
like a weapons match or something.
We did something like this in We Book Raw.
Yeah.
But it was for the U.S. title.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that belt is on the show.
This is a feud that I'd like to see go for a while, too, because they're so perfectly matched up.
I know. This has New Day versus Usos potential for being a really good feud.
Yeah, it totally does. I could see that going on at SummerSlam for sure.
Oh, hopefully longer than that.
I mean, could you imagine Damo versus Big E?
Oh, man.
That's going to be great.
I know.
Be fantastic.
Eric Young versus Xavier Woods.
Oh, man. Come on now.
Kofi versus Alexander Wolf. It's all good stuff.
Absolutely. Or Kofi versus Damo. Look at that. Small guy, big guy.
Yeah.
Hey. Next up, we had Asuka versus James Ellsworth. A lot of nothing about this match, but it was fun. James Ellsworth took his time getting tuned up.
And then he rolled out of the ring.
Carmella came out to
commentary,
but it didn't last very long because Ellsworth, he got tuned up and then just immediately started getting annihilated by Asuka.
Well, he rolled out of the ring a couple times, got back in the ring, ate a couple back fists. Then he left the ring.
Tom Phillips was cracking up the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah. What was his one line? He had one really good line. I forgot it. I should have wrote it down.
I forget.
He was really enjoying seeing Ellsworth get beat up.
Yeah.
Ellsworth ran into the crowd. Asuka followed.
Yeah.
Double count out.
Yeah.
They make their way back towards ringside. Right as Asuka's climbing over the barricade, Carmella attacks her. She grabs Ellsworth. Up the ramp they go. Later on, Paige confronted Carmella and Ellsworth and said, Ellsworth, you got to face Asuka again next week, but the ring will be surrounded by the entire women's division in a lumberjack match. So that should be fun.
Yeah, that should be good.
I wonder if we're going to see Ellsworth eat everybody's finisher again.
I hope so, because we never got that on TV.
No, we only got there was a house show. There's some footage from a house show.
Yeah. So that should be fun. So yeah, that's so silly. I'm getting the feeling that Asuka might pick that title up. Maybe not at Extreme Rules, but at SummerSlam.
Have they announced? Yeah, there is a match at Extreme Rules. Yeah, she kind of has to get at Extreme Rules. I feel like
because I don't think there's going to be. I think that and the SmackDown Tag Team titles are going to change hands.
Could be.
Well, I would say that the SmackDown Tag Team titles, if anything, is going to change hands. But I could see that happening as well. On the other hand, man, I don't know. It's bad news for both of them. Like Carmella, it doesn't really matter for her, I don't think. But Asuka, it kind of matters. She kind of needs to get. Like her loss against Asuka last time was so jank because like the Ellsworth distraction just went on way too long, and for her to be just confused, it's like it makes her look kind of dumb to just sit there and be like, ooh. Like it's like when Seth. My complaint about Seth Rollins, the way they book him is that he can just sit there and stare at a distraction forever.
I know.
While anything's happening behind him.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know. I kind of feel like they need Asuka to win, but at the same
agreed.
time, I get the feeling they're gonna do the same thing with Carmella they've done with other kind of should be mid-card talents in the women's division and try to build them through having the title.
Yeah.
Which is kind of hit or miss.
I know.
You know, I mean, it worked with Naomi, I thought.
Yeah, I agreed there.
So, yeah. After that, we had, this is a funny segment. Daniel Bryan and Kane were backstage. Daniel Bryan comes up to Kane with like a laundry list of apologies.
Well, first he says, Kane says, we don't need diagrams for this. We just need to communicate. And Daniel Bryan says, okay, I want an apology.
Yeah.
And Kane said, for what? And Daniel Bryan started reading off a list of things that Kane had done, with dates, maybe cities and times.
Yeah.
And Kane just interrupted him and said, I'm sorry.
He said, one time, this date, you called my phone breathing really hard. On this date, I found a disemboweled squirrel on my front porch.
Yeah.
And then Kane said, look, I apologize. And he said, for what? He says, for all of it. So he wants to be on the same page with Daniel Bryan. I did like that they referenced in the opening bit Daniel Bryan telling Kane, you still think I'm the weakest link here? Because that was part of their thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, do you know what I've done since then?
Yeah, that was
Which
pretty
is
good.
pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
Next up, we have...
Oh, there's a brief announcement. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy was announced for the U.S. title for Extreme Rules. So it seems like Nakamura should be healed up in roughly 12 days from his dog attack to get that U.S. title.
Yeah, we got an iPhone promo from him later on. We'll talk about that in a second.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was great. After that, we had AJ Styles versus Aiden English. It was preceded by a AJ promo. He gives like the best, just straight babyface promos. He can't do, like that's just who he is. He's just that. Rusev came out, delivered a promo, said he's gonna kick down the door.
Well, he more or less repeated what he said last time.
Yeah.
He said, like I said last week, I'm going to kick down the door of the house that AJ Styles built and take that title because it's going to happen on my day, which is, in English saying, Rusev Day. Anyways, wasn't much of a match. Aiden English tapped out the calf crusher pretty quick.
It was pretty quick, yeah.
Yeah, and then Rusev attacked AJ after the bell, knocked him around outside the ring a little bit, including a Machka kick, back inside the ring, put him in the accolade.
A very basic build for a very...
But focused on what?
In-ring competition.
Exactly. There's no chance Rusev's winning that belt.
Houses. Yeah, no.
But...
all your confidence points?
Yeah. I'll declare that right now.
I might give all mine to Roman Reigns.
I don't know. I think there's a slight chance that Lashley's going to win.
Dude, do you even hear the voice? Do you hear what you're saying right now?
I do.
There's a chance that Lashley's going to win?
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Yeah, man.
No
It's brought
way.
Lashley in the company 3 months ago.
No
Reigns
way,
could take
man.
some losses. There's no they should do to get Reigns over. Have him lose all the time.
Hey, what about this?
Just loss after loss after loss
great-
after
how
loss after
great
loss.
would
People
it
would
be?
cheer when he loses.
Listen to this.
Right?
They're all into this 3-man faction thing.
Uh-huh.
Add Bobby Lashley to the revival.
Oh, that'd be good.
Wouldn't that be sick?
That would be good.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not going to happen.
No,
but
not going to happen
man,
at all.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. That's actually not a bad idea.
I know.
Next, Iconics iPhone promo. This is pretty quick. Talking about Peyton Royce in her upcoming match against Becky Lynch, which happened shortly thereafter. This is pretty much saying that she's going to finish what Billie Kay started last week, even though Billie Kay lost. Peyton was saying, she put a hurting on Becky Lynch. She's going to continue that and get the win this time.
Now, it's interesting because this feud also is focusing on what?
In-ring competition.
That's right, in-ring competition. And I like that they did the iPhone promo, like sort of a callback to their NXT stuff.
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
does them on main roster, but they did that on NXT, and we didn't have to suffer through 5 minutes of the crowd getting anxious because they can't hear them or they don't think they're funny, and they're just out there doing these horrible impressions. I love their iPhone promos. I think they're good.
I know.
I actually want to watch their ride-along.
Oh, yeah.
Did
you watch that video clip when Triple H broke the news to him that they were getting called up?
I didn't listen to it, but I saw it, and then they all hug each other and stuff, and it was like, oh, that's so nice. Big fat pay raise. Next up, we had Carmella and Ellsworth backstage.
we talked about that.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the lumberjack match. That's right. And then we had Becky Lynch versus Peyton Royce. They gave this like a little bit of time. It wasn't like,
It was like a 7-minute match,
yeah,
maybe.
probably 7 minutes.
And there's some decent back and forth, some
Yeah.
decent spots.
Yeah.
Ultimately, Becky Lynch got Peyton Royce in the disarmer. Peyton Royce tapped out. They've been booking Becky really strong lately.
Yeah.
She's been on a winning streak.
Yeah, I like it. And I like that there wasn't any, like, Peyton Royce came to play. She came to fight.
Yeah.
I like that there was no, like, giggly stuff. The stuff that seems to be killing the crowd lately, they got rid of it because guess what? It didn't work. So that's good. That's awesome. After that, we had the Shinsuke Nakamura iPhone promo where he was talking about Jeff Hardy, how he's going to take away his dignity, his this, his that, and then his title. And then he did a dog bite. He went, like that. That's great.
That's pretty funny.
That is inspired right there, man.
Yeah.
Inspired by real life events. A big smile on his face. After that, we had the Usos versus Team Hell No for the main event. This was a lot of fun. Team Hell No were oddly effective as a tag team.
Yeah, I know.
Right? They were doing like revival-esque tag team
Yeah, they
moves.
hardly seem to have lost a step in 5 years of inaction.
I don't remember them being this smooth as a tag team. Oh, there's all sorts of great stuff. I think this was probably the finish. Kane had both guys in a choke slam position.
Yeah. He shoved Jimmy towards Daniel Bryan, who gave him a knee plus, and then Kane chokeslammed Jay. They win.
I get so anxious. There's like 2 bumps that Daniel Bryan took.
Oh, yeah, the one on the outside.
Yeah.
And he's gotten so good at selling head injury, too.
I know. They did a close-up on him towards the finish where he was like this. And I was like, his eyes look glazed. Somebody get him an impact test. Get him a Z-Pack.
It's not gonna help a concussion, man.
Well, hey. Apparently some people will not.
Anyways, Bludgeon Brothers came out top of the ramp. Stare down with Team Hell No to close the show. It's interesting that the A story on SmackDown right now is pretty much in the tag division. That's cool.
Yes, I know. That's awesome.
Cool.
That's great. Who do you want to see? Let's say they beat the Bludgeon Brothers, and for whatever reason, the Bludgeon Brothers get wrapped up in somebody else.
Yeah, Thebar.
Oh, whoa, yeah, wherever they, yeah,
they got nothing
they're
going on.
waiting in the wings, huh?
Yep.
Because they're just doing dark matches right now.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'd like that. That'd be good. That'd be really.
So obviously, New Day is involved with something with Sanity.
Yeah, that's gonna be a while.
Usos can get involved in something else, as can Bludgeon Brothers. Give me Team Hell No versus Thebar. Man, imagine they do that at SummerSlam. That'd be exceptional.
Yeah.
It probably won't be. If Team Hell No wins, the Bludgeon Brothers probably get the rematch at SummerSlam, but I think the feud against Thebar would be fantastic.
Yeah, no, I agree, man.
You got through that quickly.
25 minutes.
It was a breezy show, entertaining.
Yeah, and we're both ready to go home, so that's probably why.
Well, that could be.
Yeah.
I got to finish Friendo Road episode 3.
Ooh, I'm excited for that.
I do that tonight. I got to at least finish.
It's the go home show.
It is.
This Saturday.
Yeah.
July the 7th. Did we find out, are we actually going to be like presenting the thing to the beginning? We're just going to go and.
Yeah, whatever happens, happens.
And it happens, and do. We're going to make some shirts to sell. Are we going to do that?
It's getting a little tight on time for that.
It's Tuesday. We can go.
Wait.
We can take the shirts to sell.
Oh, take the shirt. I think you said make.
Oh, no, man. It's a little tight on time for that.
That's
can't
what I
do
said.
That. We can't make shirts.
No, that's what I thought you said, and I said that.
Take the shirts that we have made already.
Oh, yeah.
We did make shirts.
I suppose we can do that.
They're already done.
Yeah.
And then sell them there.
Okay.
AJ Fate has a question. What are your plans for the 4th of July?
Talked about that at the top of the show.
Yes, we did.
Parade, barbecue.
Chill, barbecue.
Yeah. Matthew Barisic, what would be your SmackDown top 10 currently? Great question.
Why don't they bring that back?
I know. Well, number 1 is AJ Styles. He's champion.
Oh, yeah.
I'd put Jeff Hardy at 3.
Ooh, who's number 2? It's got to be Team Hell No right now.
Yeah, I know.
If this is a weekly list,
Yeah.
it's Team Hell No.
Yeah.
They might be number 1, to be honest with you.
Yeah, give him another couple of weeks.
Like at the end of this, by the end of this episode of SmackDown, right? So it's Team Hell No number 2, AJ number 1, Jeff Hardy number 3.
Miz 5. No, he's probably lower.
Sanity 4.
Oh, you think they're that high?
Yeah.
They just, Alexander Wolf just got pinned last week.
But this is, what have they done for us lately? They just beat the crap out of the New Day.
All right.
Carmella 5.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. How about this? Becky Lynch 4.
Oh, yeah, she's on a massive win streak. Carmella 5.
No, Carmella 6. Sanity 5.
All right.
Asuka's at like 10.
Yeah.
Because she's just getting played right now. We need an 8 and 7. Shinsuke at
8.
8. Shinsuke's actually, bump everybody back up. Shinsuke 10. Who did I say was at 10 before?
Asuka.
Asuka 9. Now we need an 8 and 7.
No, we only needed a 8.
Nice. I think Miz.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's where the Miz goes.
Yeah.
All right. Where's Randy Orton?
Injured. Nemo, counting anybody who debuted from the Shield and later, who is the best champion? Doesn't have to be a current champion. It's got to be AJ.
Somebody who debuted from the Shield and later, the best champion is, it's AJ Styles.
It's got to be AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
Yeah. Discord Wolfpack Howdly Doodly champion, the Diddly Doodler.
Diddly Doodler.
With Xavier Woods' top rope elbow being called the Limit Breaker, what other wrestlers in or out of WWE should also have a video game named move?
A video game name. What was the example they gave?
Limit Breaker. Xavier Woods' top rope elbow is called Limit Breaker. Of course, Kenny Omega has the V trigger.
The V trigger. All right, what's a cool sounding video game thing?
Who should have a base hit? Should be Braun.
Yeah, Braun does have the base hit.
That's a name we gave to a move, though.
That's a game we did. Hey, you know what a cool name for a move would be? Dead Space.
Oh, it would be.
Like a submission move.
Yeah.
You know, like you're making the space on their body at some place dead.
Yeah.
Ish.
Feel like death. Yes.
Yeah, that's good. So Zack Sabre Jr. gets the dead space.
Okay, that's good.
He's a submission specialist.
Yeah.
Who gets... Ooh, what about the Frogger?
Instead of a frog splash?
Yeah, there you go. Seth Rollins. Oh, Frogger.
I don't think that's going to work.
Doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
No, I don't think that
does
works
it?
really,
I don't
man.
think it does either. What about the Spy Hunter?
Well, that's just names of games, not exactly things you do in games.
What about the 1942? Ted Fugate. Yeah, I pronounced his name wrong in the last one. I said Fugate, but it's Fugate. I got a new Fugate. Ted's got a new Fugate. He said, now I love the U.S. Open challenge they've been doing lately. Power rank who you guys think will be the next to answer the Open challenge. He says he thinks it'd be awesome over Cian Almas. I think it'd be great too, but I don't think Hardy's leaving.
No, apparently Cian Almas only has one feud in line. And it's time in WWE, and that's against Sin Cara. So they're waiting on Sin Cara getting healthy. This dude must be great if they're sitting on it. It's not like there's no one else on SmackDown he could feud with.
Some low-level writer, like, basically came up with the Citizen Kane of wrestling feuds.
I know. This is my Hamlet. Gave it to Vince. It's pretty good.
Wow.
Throws the papers at him.
But he's injured.
Kermit Washington.
Gara can't play. He's injured.
Kermit Washington's dick punch. How many hours a week do you suppose you guys work? Depends on your definition of work. Just curious what the ratio of hours of content to hours of prep work is.
How many hours am I content?
Well, for Raw,
0.
3 hours of prep work for 1 hour of content. For SmackDown, 2 hours of prep work for 1 hour of content. Count out, it's probably like an hour and a half of prep work between research, getting the graphics ready, all that.
Yeah, depending on the episode. Like today's episode, you had to think about it a little longer.
Well, yeah, I do a little research, get some dates and stuff.
There's some research.
Matt Chat, we have to watch all the questions. We have to set up the recording, and then I have to go in and edit, put all the viewer questions back in.
We've gotten to a point where
that takes about 2.5 hours in total.
Yeah, we've gotten to the point where our that damn tree's still moving.
Oh yeah, our workflow is pretty swift.
Yeah, I mean,
we do most of the recording on here, so all I have to do is just upload it straight to YouTube.
Exactly.
So there's no compiling of anything.
Yeah. Like honestly, here's the thing: like the most effort we put into stuff is the stuff that like we like the most, but probably does the worst. Like I really enjoy doing We Book Raw, but it doesn't do much for us.
But it is coming back.
Yeah, it's coming back in some way. Yeah, we'll talk about that one. Yeah, it's probably coming back. I just feel like we should mix it up a little bit. I don't get like super silly with it.
All right. I mean, we're already heading in that direction.
I know, but even more so. And then like we really like the Friendo Road takes like a lot of.
Yeah, it took a better part of an afternoon to shoot that last episode.
A whole afternoon.
Yeah. And it's a more complex edit, so I'm just finishing that up right now.
Yeah.
Doing picture, and then I gotta do audio, and then music.
But it's funny because I feel like the stuff that we do, not to get like into our business, but I feel like the stuff that might do not as well, the people who are really super on board with us really like it.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's always important to make sure that you're trying to go outside your own comfort zone.
Oh yeah. To
like, to show the people who are really in on going in Raw that, hey, you know what, we want to do fun stuff for you guys.
Yeah. Alex Foster, what other friends or tag team should reunite after bringing up all the horrible stuff they've done to each other?
Oh, DIY.
Yeah. It's good.
There won't be anything like, yeah.
Dr. Shelby's going to really earn his paycheck getting through that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anybody else? Can't really think of anybody else.
Yeah, DIY is like the perfect answer.
Yeah, it is.
Chuck the bipartisan gamer sips. In my opinion, Luke Harper has been mostly wasted throughout his career. I agree. Form a 4-person faction, tag team, woman, and man of underutilized talents. He throws out Wade Barrett, the Hart Dynasty, and Emma. Emma's a good name. Emma, we left off our shocking release list. That was pretty shocking.
It was.
Yeah, that was a good. Somebody pointed that out.
Oh, we got to put Samoa Joe on the SmackDown top 10.
Where's he been?
I don't know.
Was he on the show last week?
No, I don't think so.
He wasn't on last week, and you're not on the top 10.
All right, fine.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's
underutilized talent. For me, Ty
Samoa
Dillinger.
Joe, he hadn't been there for 2 weeks.
True. Ty Dillinger.
Are you going to put him in a faction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be good for him.
Yeah, sure.
Ty Dillinger.
Yeah.
Underutilized, huh? Well, I guess right now, Thebar, they haven't been on TV in a month.
Yeah, but I feel like that's more for a reason.
Well, they have nothing for them.
Yeah, that's a good
They're
reason.
literally not utilizing them.
Yeah, but that's not like Ty Dillinger, where they really have nothing for him.
I know. Thebar, they're underutilized right now.
I feel like it's Thebar.
Don't argue with me.
Okay, go ahead. Who's your woman?
Can't say Becky Lynch anymore. She's on a winning streak.
Yeah, she's on a huge win streak. She's very utilized.
I kind of feel like Asuka's underutilized.
She's literally in title contention.
I know.
She's about to fight for the
But
title.
she lost.
Well, yeah, once. To bring back James Ellsworth, a pretty major plot point in that story.
Actually, she's lost twice now.
Yeah.
She's lost to Charlotte before that.
Well, it's underutilized isn't poorly booked.
I know. I'm not serious. I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
What's your answers?
I'm going to go with Sarah Logan
All right.
as my female talent who's being underutilized. I would Ruby Riott, but she's the leader of a faction. So I'm going to say Sarah Logan. I'm going to say... wait, what was the last thing Samoa Joe did?
Money in the Bank.
Really?
I can't think of what he's done since then.
What?
That was only 2.5 weeks ago.
All right, I'll go Sarah Logan, Samoa Joe. I mean, it's hard to call him underutilized.
Yeah, because he's going to be in the main event scene soon.
I know he is. Let's see here. These people. I paid my bill, Comcast. Man. I really like what's his face. That dude who doesn't win. Oh, you know what I'll do?
Kurt Hawkins?
Yeah, I like him, but no, I'm going to do this. I'll do Sarah Logan, Bobby Roode.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely underutilized.
Yeah, he was just on main event.
And then I need a tag team. It'd be a lame faction, though. Like if I use Titus Worldwide.
Oh, I'll say Shelton Benjamin instead of Ty Dillinger.
Oh, that's a great answer. Ooh, Shelton Benjamin.
Thebar.
Oh, man, that's a killer faction.
Yeah, that's great already.
It's a good faction. Well done. Well done. All right, moving on.
And the Iconics are getting underutilized.
But
they lose every match.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta start somewhere, though. And they got a ride along.
It's true.
Let's see.
Bronson, Power Rank top mic guys on SmackDown. Number one is obviously the Usos, right? No, Samoa Joe's number one. Samoa Joe. Top.
Oh, top mic guys?
Yeah, Samoa Joe.
It's Samoa Joe. On SmackDown, it's Samoa Joe. On Raw, it's Kevin Owens. Starvin' Marvin 55. Could Rusev be this year's Jinder Mahal? No one ever expected him to beat Randy Orton, but he did and became champ for 6 months. That's a good point, but no, I don't think so.
Oh, wow. Mr. Sinister book a War Games match with the NWO DX versus Bullet Club. Sorry, NWO versus DX versus Bullet Club. All at their peak. It's a very important distinction.
What would you consider peak NWO?
Probably just the first three members.
Hogan, Hall, and Nash?
Yeah.
You wouldn't consider Wolfpack top NWO?
No.
Or when Wolfpack, after the finger poke of doom?
Definitely not that.
It was like both of the best
yeah, it was
NWOs.
too much. It was way too much. I mean, when one of the members of the faction doesn't even know the name of the faction, that's not peak faction.
That's a good point. But that's also Lex Luger.
I know. So NWO, it's Outsiders and Hogan.
Okay. Are these all 3-man teams then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Versus.
Okay.
So it depends what you consider peak DX. Is it the original version, HBK Triple H China, or you gonna go with Triple H New Age Outlaws?
So I feel like those guys were never in the main event, so it would have to be HBK Triple H China.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like they're prime. They also did the raunchiest stuff. They're showing their buttholes and dinguses and stuff. And like, yeah, I think it's like them.
Yeah.
And that's a freaking, I mean, come on. If you think about it, if it's not those guys, then I'll put it this way. Who would win in a fight? China, the way she was booked back then especially. Triple H and HBK versus like Triple H and the New Age Outlaws?
No, I'll give the edge to HBK.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, in China.
Super kick, man.
All right. Now here's the thing. Peak Bullet Club.
It's hard to say.
Because like right now, Bullet Club's at its peak in popularity now.
Well,
but is
AJ
it really?
had the world title.
I know. Well, Kenny has it now.
He's not even Bullet Club.
Yeah, he
now.
is. He's saying that his match against Cody at a G1 in San Francisco is for leadership of Bullet Club. He just said that.
Nobody ever comes out to Bullet Club theme songs. They don't do that anymore.
Well, people still have the logo on their stuff.
Because it looks cool. Bullet Club's like 3 different factions. Right?
I know. We'll consider Prime top Bullet Club when AJ was leader, but Kenny was in the faction.
That was the best. Okay, yeah, because AJ was the leader, Kenny was the cleaner, and then the Young Bucks used to wear creepy makeup. They used to wear the creepy face paint stuff. That was when they were coolest. And then Jeff Jarrett came along.
And then torpedoed the whole cool
Pretty
thing.
much, yeah.
At least for one night. So
well, I don't know. You don't think Balor in the club?
I know. See, that's the problem. There's 3 distinct
to
eras.
curse.
I know.
I would go with them. I would put them up against anybody.
Balor, Carl Anderson, Tama Tonga.
I guess, or Anderson and Gallows. Against like who would AJ?
Well, no, I'd go with like the original. Well, I guess either Fale or Tama Tonga, the original core. And Gallows joined later.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Prince Devitt, Carl Anderson, Bad Boy Tama Tonga.
Anyways, man, Hogan wins. He always wins.
Well, he'd politic his way to victory.
Exactly. He'd say, "Well, this is supposed to be a fast count, but don't do fast count." What? Like that was a major plot point.
I know.
The entire reason for Bret Hart to come out.
See, I don't think Hogan cares for drama. Ali W, Ottawa's finest friendo. Which wrestlers would you invite to your barbecue on Independence Day? I'd love to invite Braun because he seemed like a nice guy. I just feel like he'd eat way too much.
Oh man, you can't prepare for that.
He probably needs like 10,000 calories a day to maintain his musculature.
You know, man, Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens. He just seems like a freaking cool dude. You know, it's like character aside, that's just the character he plays. He just seems like a freaking normal dude, like a cool guy. You know, he's probably funny as hell. Probably has all sorts of great stories.
Oh yeah.
I'd say Kevin Owens.
That's a good answer.
He's like my new favorite now. I'm all aboard Kevin Owens.
He's great.
Samuel Bronkowitz. The new Purge movie's coming out this week. I might go see that. He says, so I got to ask, if you take murder and sexual assault out of the equation, what would you do during the Purge? Rob, vandalize, perform Spanish Fly, Starship paint on random strangers, or something completely different? Please be specific. He said, please be specific.
Please be specific.
Specifically, what crime do you want to commit?
How much money can you make insider trading in 12 hours?
Probably not a lot. Probably not a lot at all. Plus, do you know how to inside trade?
You just need to get some information.
You just need information.
So, I mean, if I can get some information, then yeah.
Yeah.
If there's some kind of get-rich-quick scheme I can do within the 12 hours of the Purge,
like
and
a
that's
Ponzi scheme,
that's what I'll do.
Like a expedited Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, something like that. I'll fast-track this Ponzi scheme into millions of dollars.
Millions, yeah.
Buy an island somewhere, and then I'm set.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, it'd be, I'd steal money in some way. I'd steal money. Or I'd go down to like the car dealership and steal a car. I'd do that. So like if you steal a car, but then the Purge ends, are you liable for that car that
I don't
you
know.
have?
I don't know.
Do you then get to keep the wares from your criminal
Well, I would
activities?
think if that were the case, then there'd just be a lot of prosecutions taking place as soon as the purge ended, you know?
Yeah, right.
So I think whatever, you know, you're kind of exempt from prosecution during those 12 hours.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I've never seen the movies.
I don't really want, like, it doesn't really, yeah, I would just try to get money somehow. I don't even know how I would do it. I'm so useless.
Yeah. I don't know either.
I don't know. I have no idea how I'd do it, man. But I wouldn't even want to murder anybody.
Oh, gosh, no.
God, the other thing. I don't want to do that stuff.
I don't want to do anything violent.
Me neither, man. I'm just chill.
Actually, I don't even feel
like weed is legal, and that's the only thing I'd be like if it was illegal.
That's what you do. You just blaze up on the purge.
Exactly. Yeah, man. Colin asks, SmackDown Live has another solid show, but how is it they didn't have Almas take that U.S. title off Jeff Hardy?
Nakamura is going to take it off him.
Yeah.
They got plans, and they apparently got something wonderful planned for Sin Cara and Almas.
This is going to be a feud of the century.
It's got to be.
This is like Omega Okada. That's nothing. That's garbage.
Yeah. Daniel Morris, where the hell is Randy Orton? He's hurt. He's got an injury. Crockpot Champion, the Uncanny Iron Fish. Great name. What is going to main event Extreme Rules? Is it really going to be Reigns versus Lashley? Do they really think that will go over well? No.
They're hyping the crap out of Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax. Have you noticed there's been a lot of commercials and a lot of video packages for that? I don't think it's going to main event. Oh, it's going to be Reigns Lashley, isn't it?
When is the WWE Championship going to main event a show? If the Universal title isn't being defended, WWE title is the next prestigious title.
Roman Reigns is the WWE Champion.
Could the Intercontinental title Iron Man match main event?
It should.
It could.
Ooh, it definitely should.
If not WWE title, then that one.
All right, let's do trivia.
Oh, yeah.
46, almost 47 minutes.
We'll make it to 50 minutes
We'll
by
make
the
it
time
to
we get done with this. I'll go
5-0.
first. You're going to do well on this one. Who defeated Yokozuna for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 9?
Hulk Hogan.
Uh-huh.
Which of these legends did not beat... Haven't we had this question before? Which of these legends did not beat Heath Slater on Raw? Sid, Vader, or Randy Savage?
I don't ever put the questions back in the box. So
Okay, well, that's fine.
it's Randy Savage.
Yeah, that's fine. Because then some of these don't... I mean, you're going to get all these except for the last one.
How many titles did Jake Roberts hold in WWE?
Zero.
Mm-hmm.
The Earthquake and Typhoon formed a team known as what?
Natural disasters.
Very good.
Which rank in sumo wrestling is higher, Rikishi or Yokozuna?
Yokozuna.
No.
Bummer. At which university is NXT taped?
Full Sail.
Very good.
What was the name of Vince McMahon's short-lived bodybuilding company?
WBF.
I need the actual
World
name.
Bodybuilding Federation.
Yes.
Storyline siblings Jimmy, Johnny, and Jerry share which family name?
Valiant.
Very good.
Who is the only wrestler to have had an action figure produced by WWE, WCW, ECW, and TNA?
Raven. Mm-hmm. Open the Triangle Gate is a championship in which wrestling promotion?
Dragon Gate. Mm-hmm. Who was the first man to claim ECW's Triple Crown of World TV and Tag titles?
RVD? No. Sabu.
Johnny Hotbody. He ran that promotion.
He did, man. He did.
Oh, this is the one I got to see if I could sweep, huh?
Yeah. At which WWE event was Ray Combs guest commentator?
Wow. Ray Combs, host of Family Feud.
Committed suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty dark.
Guest commentator. SummerSlam 92.
Ooh, no. You're kind of Survivor Series 93.
No.
Survivor Series. That's weird.
Maybe they're in LA or something. I don't know.
Anyways, well done. Well done.
I got 5. That's a good score.
That's a great score. Anyways, Hilton, can we turn on some music, Hilton, and you can go home early tonight. How about that? Can you turn on some
That was
music?
Boston. I don't know what the Ray Combs connection was anyways. Anyways, happy 4th of July to all the friendos out there. Have fun. Be safe. Be safe.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll see you back for our NXT 205 live review. Till then, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.